Hey everyone, today we are making a handy knife. I have here the nitro bus steel, which is corrosion resistant, and it makes just a perfect job for this knife. So let's cut it and rough grind it. Here it is. I finished all the edges with 220 grit belt, and now I'm going to drill some holes. So now I'm drilling the 7mm holes to reduce the weight of the knife. So the first side is finished, looking really great. I'm doing this before heat treating because I like to take a file and correct this line because the steel is still soft. Time to heat treat. So the knife is back from tempering. Now we need to ground bevels in and surface ground it. I grounded the surface with a 320 grit belt to achieve the best possible surface. And now to the bevels. The bevel is finished with a 120 grit belt. Now I'm going to ground in the taper tanks to reduce the weight of the knife, and I'm going to hold it like this with the magnet and ground away the material. And now time for some hand sanding. So I removed all the scratches from the belt. I hand sanded the blade up to 320 grit, and now it's time for the handle. I have here the stabilized wood, which I think it would look really great. I finished this area here, and the handle is now ready to be glued together. But first I need to hand sand the whole blade up to 600 grit. Yeah. First side done. On to this one. Glue is dry. So let's take this apart and start cleaning the sides and make the handle. So all the sides are cleaned up with a 320 grit belt. You can see the taper tanks that I make. And now I need to roll over all the edges to make the knife comfortable in the hand, and a little bit of sanding and polishing, and it will be done. The knife is profiled with a belt, and now I need to go to the firework to clean up this area here and to hand sand the whole handle. It feels good in the hand. Looking great so far, looking great. Finally finished. Really cool. It looks really great, and this wood is just different. It has all the colors in it, and it's really interesting. The build is finally finished, and I really like it. And it feels good too, for sure.